Good afternoon, everybody, and may I say, I am pleasantly surprised by the attendance. So give yourself a pat on the back. Learning something new is always interesting and fun, right? Perfect. Well, I'm Mary. If we haven't met, I'm one of the Life Enrichment Coordinators here at Friends Homes, and today I get to introduce Dr. Tong. She is currently an assistant professor over at UNCG, and today she'll be teaching us some of the basics of artificial intelligence. So please help me in introducing Dr. Tong.
Hi everyone, I feel so honored to stand here. Yeah. When I have class, I usually begin with, hi class, hi boys and girls. Hi boys and girls. My classroom is also this size. Yeah, but I believe the attendance is not like that. Students like to absent from class. Thank you for coming here. Today's weather is a little bit cold, so thank you for coming. Well, first I want to introduce a little bit about myself. I'm currently a tenure-track assistant professor in UNCG Computer Science Department. I'm doing some research in machine learning, deep learning, AI, and I'm teaching some advanced topics like data science, AI, and theory of computation in school. Before that, I achieved my PhD degree in computer science in University of Connecticut several years ago. Yeah, it's a long story. Yeah, and even before that, I achieved my bachelor and a master degree in mathematics. So you can see that, yeah, I'm mainly working in the STEM area. So now let's begin with artificial intelligence. Yeah, I try to make this topic interesting and easier to understand. So today's schedule is I want to introduce briefly what is AI, what is artificial intelligence first. Then I want to use several examples to show, to illustrate how AI works. Yeah, I know it will be very hard. I don't expect everyone can learn how AI works. You design your own machine, but we only touch the basics. Yeah, we know a little bit about how AI works. And in the end, I want to talk about AI's application. What AI can do, what AI can benefit people. Okay, are you ready? Now we will begin our topic. So I will first begin with what is AI. In a highly summarized sentence, I will say AI is like that. Use machines or use computers to act like people or to think like people. Yeah, for example, if we have some robotics, it can walk, jump, deliver food like human beings, or it can act, think like a real person. It can play some games, play chess with you, play tic-tac-toe games with you. So in one sentence to summarize, AI is to act like people, think like people. To fully understand how AI works or what is real AI, yeah, we need to understand more things. I don't know how many of you.
When you leave the microphone, everyone cannot hear you.
Oh, okay, sure. I will stand here, I promise. Okay, so to fully understand it, we need to know more things. I don't know how many of you knowing machine learning, deep learning, these things. Yeah, do you have ever heard what is machine learning? No? What is deep learning? Huh? Yeah, so back 5 years ago or 10 years ago, before AI is widely used, machine learning and deep learning is really popular. It's really popular. But the AI is a broader definition about all these kind of things. So I want to introduce the middle circle. The middle circle, what is machine learning? This is a key part. This is a key part of AI. So what is machine learning? It means that I use some information I already know. For example, I get the information from all of you, your name, your age, your healthy condition, something like that. I will have data points. I will have a lot of data points, right? I have this information. So using this collected information, I can train a model. So the more information I have, the model will be better. Okay, after I train the model, what can I use for? So for the future people, or for the future data set, I can do a prediction. For example, if you like to watch movies, I will see your previous history, what kind of movies you like. If some girls like to watch Disney princess movies or other movies, based on your preference, I will know, okay, for this kind of people, they always like some specific movies. Then for the future customer, for other new information, other new people, I can recommend movies to them, right? So this is how machine learning works. I just use some information I already know. I train my model. I make my model very smart, think or work like a human being. Then I can make predictions. It is cool, right? I use an example to help. This is an example about predict a transaction is fraud or not based on customer records. I'm not sure if it's too small for you. For each row, it is one person's information. For each row, it is one person's information. For each column, it has some features is there a refund? What's your marital status? What's your taxable information? Something like that. If you provide more information, the data set will be more complete, much more huge. Okay, I use this information and I train a model. In this way, for the future customer, I can predict, you will have a high risk of fraud or not. Okay, this is just one example to illustrate what is machine learning, what is learning in AI. Maybe we can start with a much more simple example. You see here, we have some information about the two people. And now, we are the bank. Think about that, we are the bank. These two people wants to have the loan from our bank. And you decide which one can get the loan. Okay, now let's see the information. We know that they are student or not. We know their ages. We know their income level. And their credit record, it is good, fair, or not good. Okay, based on these informations, based on these data points, we just make our conclusion or make our prediction. I will give you a loan or not. How can I do that? Look at the red part. I have a tree model. I have a branch tree model. So start from the routing part, the top part, routing node. I will first check, okay, if you are a student or not. For the left branch, it is no. Okay, if you are not a student, we go the left branch. If you are a student, we go the right part, right branch. Okay, then we will check your income level, and then we check your credit income. Okay, let's go through one example. For example, let's see the girl's information first. Who is not a student? So first we will see she is not a student. So I choose the left branch, right? Not a student. Okay, then I will see how about the income? It is high, medium. From the information I know, it is medium information, medium income. Okay, so I next choose the credit record. Okay, I just go over this tree based on the information the customer provided. And finally, in the last row, it is our decision. You can see that, okay, I get the conclusion. Yes, this girl can get the loan. And also, we can go through all the information about the boys. We will start with the students first. The boy is a student, so we go the red branch. Okay, next we check the income. Yeah, students always have a low income, so we have a low income. Okay, then credit record, then ages. Okay, in the end, we get the conclusion. Oh no, unfortunately, you cannot get the loan. Okay, you can see that this tree model is actually what computers do. What computers do. Yeah, you may think, oh, this is only a very simple model. But the AI now is so advanced. How can it work? So this is about deep learning. Deep learning is a specific model in machine learning. You can see the inside circle of machine learning. This is deep learning. This time we will have the model much more comprehensive. Think about if we have one layer as a model. Okay, this time I just mimic the human's brain. That is, I give the information, but I train the model using different methods for several times, for multiple layers. In this way, the accuracy will be improved, of course. Okay, based on the development of machine learning and deep learning, now AI has grown a lot. Yeah, you can see that with decades of years, human beings' brain grow larger and larger, deeper and deeper. So people are become much smarter than thousands of years ago. This is the same thing for AI. Okay, next I want to go through a little bit about the development of AI. It is almost the same story like human beings. Yeah, it has a very long history. Yeah, it needs hundreds of years. So where it start? Maybe from 1642. Yeah, 1642. This is the first mechanical calculator, which is called Pascal. Yeah, some people built or designed the earliest calculations, which will mimic some automating algorithm. Okay, I think this is the start of AI. Then 20 years later, it is 1837. The first programmer machine has been developed. This machine can be used to do some programming things. This is also the earliest idea about what is computation. Okay, you can see in the first period, things grow very slow, right? And 100 years later, human beings they develop the neural networks, which is used for deep learning. This is the foundation about the modern deep learning, modern AI. And later, with the high-speed development, AI, this word, artificial intelligence, this word has been proposed. This word has been proposed in a conference in 1955. So from that year on, yeah, we have the word artificial intelligence. It is cool. And later, I want to introduce more modern AI. For example, in 2002, 2009, yeah, we have some robotics, self-driving cars. We also have some machines who can mimic people think. That is, we can use machines or robots to play chess, play AI games. These are all about the modern AI. And now the newest or the breakthrough of current AI is ChatGPT. Yeah, it is ChatGPT. This is the breakthrough of AI. In 2022, ChatGPT has been designed. This can mimic people's conversation. You just type in your words, the ChatGPT will give you an answer. And also, it will help people with learning, with some decision things. Okay, by the way, I want to ask how many of you use ChatGPT in your daily life? Not too much, yeah, you can try that. It is very easy. You just download the ChatGPT app from your cell phone. Yeah, enroll that, using your email address, register a username. And you can try to have a conversation with them. Any topics, I think the ChatGPT are all familiar with. You can ask ChatGPT like, hi, what is the weather? Or if I have some money, I want to buy something, do you think it is a good idea or not? So you just feel like you have a conversation with a real people. She or he, ChatGPT will give you some advice based on their experience. But why they have experience? Why they are so smart? This is because in machine learning, in deep learning, I have introduced that we give a lot of input. We train the model. So we put a lot of knowledge, we teach ChatGPT a lot of knowledge, so ChatGPT knows everything. I know some students really like use it to do some problems in school. Yeah, no matter it's high school, middle school, or daycare, or even in university. Yeah, in my class, each time I have assignments, exams, students will use ChatGPT. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it of course brings a lot of benefit together with some issues. How to use AI help people do something right? Yeah, we don't want to just use ChatGPT in cheating exams. We want to use it to make something right, to improve our daily life. Okay. Next, I will continue with the topic, how does AI work? I don't have the confidence that teach you or give you the information how AI work in only 20 minutes. It is too comprehensive. But I just want to use some examples to illustrate how it work. For example, if we play games with computer, we playing chess or we playing the simple tic-tac-toe. Yeah, you love playing tic-tac-toe. I have a 3-year-old daughter. I'm teaching her how to play tic-tac-toe. So first, we will begin with an empty grid. Okay, you can see we have an empty grid. So we have actually none position to fill in. Okay, I have 2 players. You can think that, okay, one is human, one is people, the other one is computer. Or we will say, mathematically, I have players X and O. I use X and O. X will play first. Okay, I have 9 positions, so I can randomly choose 1 position. Yeah, you can put X in anywhere. I just give an example. I put X in the top middle. Okay, now let's take turns. X put there. So now it is O's turn, right? O can put the step in any other 8 position. Okay, I just randomly pick. I put O here. So the rule is very clear. We have 2 players, X and O. They take turns to fill in this grid. But how can we decide who will win? Yeah, we will check which players have filled in the row or column or diagram, or this how to say that? Diagonal. So with these rules, with these goals, let me know how to play that. Okay, now it is X turn again. Okay, this time I put it in the middle position. Now it's O's turn. Okay, I O put here. O does not want X to win, so O put there. Then it is X turn again. O's turn. Okay, now X fill in the top right part. So you see X has filled in the diagonal. So congratulations, X wins. Yeah, this is one example about how to play tic-tac-toe. Yeah, we know that if two people playing chess, playing tic-tac-toe, people are smart. But how computers think? Why computers also knowing how to play that? Do you know why? Computers are as smart as people? I don't think so. I don't think so. We give them some training. We give some information and train the computer. For example, people know that the feeling, if I win, I'm happy. If I lose or I feel disappointed. But the computer, AI doesn't have a feeling. Computer doesn't know what is happy, what is unhappy, what is win, what is lose. So we need to give something very detailed, very specifically, using numbers. Numerically define this game. For example, in the tic-tac-toe games, okay, I will say we have two players, X and O. If X wins, we have a score 1. If O wins, we have a score -1. If no one wins, the score is 0. Okay, so the goal is very clear. X always wants to maximize the score. O wants to minimize the score. If they play the games like 10 times, and the final score is 10, it means that X wins for 10 times, right? If the final score is -10, it means that O wins for 10 times. So think about that. We have a range from 10 to -10. X always wants to achieve the maximize value, and O wants to achieve the minimize value. Okay, in this way, we give enough information. We give enough information to the computer, and we will do this minimax problem. Let's say that if we have a state like this, how computers think? Okay, let's observe this current state. We have 1, 2, 3, 4x, and we have 3O. Okay, think about who will take the next turn, X or O. O, right? Okay, so O will play next. Do you still remember what's O's aim? What's O's goal? Yeah. He wants to minimize, right? So what's next move for O? Which one is better? Yeah, we can see that the next move, it has 2 possible moves, right? Which one is better? Correct. Yeah, that's the reason why humans are really smart. Okay, now let's go back to see how computers think. Okay, computer also know that. Okay, now it's O's turn. So I consider both situations. I just list all the situations together. So we have 2 positions to put the next O, right? One is the top left. The other one is the bottom middle. Okay, so far, think about that. This is O's action. Okay, next step is O's turn on X turn. X, right? So we will think about, okay, next player is X, who wants to get the maximum score. So what X will do? If X fill in the bottom middle one, the value will be 1. Yeah, X wins, the value will be 1. If X fill in the top left one, the score will be 0. Okay, now let's go back to the previous, to the first row. So for now, we consider both situations. O wants to minimize the score. So compared with 1 and 0, you will prefer which one? 0, right? 0. Yeah, so you are the player O. By analyzing both situations, I will decide, okay, instead of losing, I prefer we have a draw. Yeah, no one win. Yeah, this is actually how computer thinks. Yeah, so we just give enough information, and the computer have a very big memory, so we can give all the possible positions. For each time, no matter which you start, just mimic, just think about all the possible chance. So this is how AI work. Yeah, very interesting, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is only one example. Actually, how does AI work? It needs a lot of things. Like I just mentioned, it is minimax search algorithm, and also we also need a knowledge representation, and we also need certain marker decision, this kind of statistic knowledge, and we need some optimization thought. That is, okay, we want to drive from A to B. Actually, I have many choices. I have more than one path from A to B. Which one is the best choice? We consider the time, the traffic light, the gas we will spend, so we can decide, okay, which one is the most preferred one. So this is about the optimization thought. Also, like machine learning, deep learning, and large language models. Yeah, we really need a lot of things to build this building of AI. Okay, after talking about something very technical, I want to introduce the applications. Yeah, we know AI can be used here and there. In your cell phone, you have the Siri, you have ChatGPT. Actually, when you buy some stock or you go to the supermarket, you are still using AI. Some of you go to the supermarket and there is no cashier. There's no cashier, right? Yeah, but you can use a robot or you can have a machine to help you check out. Yeah, something like that. Besides that, we have used AI in finance, in medical, in healthcare, by observing your health information. Yeah, AI can give you some guidance about your healthy condition, something like that. Here I give some specific examples. This first one is a robot from Boston Dynamics. This robot helps people to do the package and deliver the package. So yeah, we don't need people to do this kind of work. We just give them the information. Please take this package to location B. He will do that. Yeah, we can use a robot to help us deliver package. And of course, the self-driving car. Yeah, I think self-driving car is really needed for elder people. Yeah, you don't need to pay attention all the time, because the self-driving cars, they use AI. They will notice, oh, there is an objective, there is a people, there is a traffic light, and they consider the weather condition, the road condition, or there is a traffic condition. They give some decision. Okay, I will be slow, or I need to take a stop. Yeah, this is how AI used in the self-driving cars. And also in ChatGPT, yeah. You can have conversations with AI. You can ask any questions. He can help you do some learning, reasoning, and just talk like people. That's the last application is about like the movie recommendation. I said that before, based on the customer's information. Some people always watch some movies. Okay, based on this information, I will know your preference. So next time, I will recommend the movies you will be interested in. This is about recommendation. Okay, so far these are only limited examples about AI application. Actually, yeah, like I just mentioned, AI is used here and there. Sometimes you just didn't realize, oh, I used the AI. Yeah, you think it is too modern, but actually, AI is there. Okay, next I want to talk about a little bit about the future of AI. Yeah, I just asked the question, how many of you use ChatGPT? I see only 2 or 3 of you raise up your hands. So many people think that the AI always benefit people, but especially benefit young people. For the elder people, they don't know how to use AI. They don't actually know that AI also have some effect in their daily life. So I think this will be the one direction in AI. In the future AI, elder people, yeah, elder people may also benefit from AI. But how can we make it faster to realize? First, I think we should make AI easier, because elder people don't have time to learn from YouTube video or go back to university again to learn a lot of courses. So we need to make AI very simple. Just give a guidance, give one rule, oh, do something. It will do something. So it will be easier to implement. And also think about that, how AI can improve elder people's real life, like in healthcare, in medicine, in finance. And there is also a great thought about that for some elder people, if they want to run their small business. Can it be successful? Yeah, any of you have the thought like run a small business, have a shop? Yeah, you may think, oh, I don't have so many time, or I don't have so many energy to stand here to always talk with my customer, right? So these are the issues currently here. But actually, AI can help. Let's see a video here. Let me explain what happened here. So when people run a small business, he has a head shop, but there's no people or no waiters, no boss there, just a robot. How robot helps to run this shop? Yeah, he will first observe. He will first detect if there's people or not. If there's no people, there's no customer in your shop, yeah, you can have a rest. If there is people in your shop, you will observe. See the movies, the moves, the actions about the customers. Just like the showing that, okay, the customer takes the hat and put the hat on their head. What does this mean? It means this customer is very interested in this hat, right? So in this way, the robot can go up and provide some help. For example, the robot think you are interested in buying the hat. He can tell you that, okay, we have several choices for the color, or I can tell you what's the price of the hat, or if you want to buy it, you want to use cashier or credit card, something like that. Okay, let's review it again. So with this information, let's see the video again. Yeah, first detect there is a human being, and then robot say, okay, this people take some hat from the shelf in the hand, putting on hat, showing their interest. Then they have eye contact. Okay, robot know, okay, it's my time to go up. right? Okay, this is a cool idea. This is the idea that use AI, use robot to run a small business. It is very common that use AI in daily life. Like just I say that to deliver package, and for some restaurant, yeah, after you order the menu, there is no waiter to bring you the food. There will come a robot. They go from the other side and just stop at your desk. Stop at your desk, and then you can get your food. Yeah, this kind of things already be implemented. It is possible already. But this kind of the future AI is still under work. I believe this will be some future directions of AI, doing much more smarter work. Yeah, this is a smarter work, not like a delivery package. Delivery package is easier. Just give him the location, A, B, C, D, and they will work there. If there is object, they will avoid it. If there is no objective, they will choose the distance, okay, which is the shortest path. This is already possible. But like this machine, the AI needs to have a little bit thought. Yeah, think like people. Think like people. So from your behavior, I think, oh, you are interested in buying something, then I will go up. Otherwise, if the customer just have a look, then left, okay, it means that, okay, this will not be your customer, right? Okay, so this will be one directions about the future of AI. And to benefit all the people, no matter young people or elder people, benefit the whole world. Okay, actually, this is the end of my talk. Yes, thank you. If you have any questions, I will be very glad to answer. Yeah.
With ChatGPT, you mentioned that sometimes you don't know if students have used, if it's their own words or they have used artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Can you use artificial intelligence to say whether that report was generated that way?
Yeah, yes, very clever idea, very smart idea. Yes, I told the students, ChatGPT will generate answer in a specific way. You know, sometimes we do the communication, we only talk in simple words. But the ChatGPT learns from a lot of materials. They use the words very long and comprehensive. We never use this kind of words in our daily talk. And especially for now, ChatGPT cannot directly output the figure. So I will ask students, don't tell me the words, draw out your idea. Draw out your idea. For example, I want them to design some framework about computer algorithm. Yeah, ChatGPT currently stage can only give you description, like step 1, you do what. Step 2, you do what. Step 3, step 4, and at the end. This is ChatGPT. It is a language processor. They give you the language, but I am asking, you draw out these steps. Oh, this will also be the future of AI. I think maybe 5 years or 10 years later, teacher will be even harder to find the students cheating in assignments or in exams. Yeah, but it is like two-sided sword. Of course, we enjoy the benefit. There is also some disadvantage. We need to be aware. It is very interesting. So current ChatGPT still has some limitations. Oh, so many people interested. Yeah, you first.
There's a lot of concern that AI is a threat to security.
Mm-hmm.
And with the processing speed of AI, that they could go through potential passwords and get into the system. How do you block that?
Into this. Oh, you really have a deep thought. Yes. As I mentioned that AI can be used in healthcare. For example, doctors use AI to help them in the medical result, something like that. Of course, they will need the information about the patient. But think about if you are the patient, I don't want to leakage my information, right? I don't want to share my information to the public. So how to protect yourself from current AI? Oh, I will say that in practice, in daily life, protect your information. Yeah, don't leakage your personal information too much to the public. But actually, AI has their own protector to help. That is, they still have the information about all the patient, like the names, the ages, their DNA genes, something like that. But when they do the training, they add some noise. Okay, in this way, the bad guys, the bad people, will see a destroyed information. So they cannot directly infer, okay, for this age, this female and this DNA genes, okay, it is Mary's information. He cannot make this conclusion because now I give the noise. I will affect your judgment. But this noise will not affect the machine learning training. Yeah, this is usually how we use to protect the privacy. I hope I answer your question. Yeah. Yeah, please.
How much will AI demand energy wise, and where will that energy come from?
Can you repeat the question?
Oh yeah, sure. So the question is, how AI get energy from, right?
Will it create excessive demand on energy and create problems in that regard? Will it take too much energy?
Oh, I haven't think about that before. So let me repeat the question for the audience. The gentleman mentioned that AI may take some energy, or they use the energy to do some consistent learning work, right? How can it be possible? This is a little bit out of my scope. Yeah, actually. Yeah, I have never think about this question before. I will do some research on that. Maybe after this lecture, I will ask ChatGPT to help. Thank you. Yeah, I will ask ChatGPT to help. Yeah.
In the beginning of your lecture, you talked about predictors and how computers predict what the answer is going to be. And our brains are predictors as well, where our brains figure out stuff in nanoseconds all the time. We just don't feel it. What's interesting in using ChatGPT is that I asked it one day, what do you think of me?
What do you think of me?
Yes, and what it did was it used anything that I have given it and came up with a theory of what it thought about me.
Yeah,
it was great. What did it say?
Let me explain.
Was it correct? Oh, it was really good. It was really cool because the other thing that I wanted to mention was on ChatGPT, can you look at a history?
Yeah.
You can.
Yes.
Of all of your questions. I haven't gotten there yet to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, let me use one example to show your concerns. Well, this lady just mentioned something like, I develop a long conversation with ChatGPT. I don't ask one simple question, what's 1 + 1? I ask long questions. I will have a long questions. I give ChatGPT a lot of information about myself. Then I ask, hi ChatGPT, how do you think of me? Yeah. Oh, she will reply, you are beautiful. Let me give you an example. You can try that. Yeah, you just ask ChatGPT some question like, what's 1 + 1? Of course, computer will give you a correct answer. It is 2. But you can continue give the ChatGPT some guidance. You say, no, I don't think you are right. No, I don't think you are right. There is a story like a gentleman asked ChatGPT, what is 1 plus 1? They say, oh, it is 2. But the gentleman replied again, no, my wife says it's 2, it is 3. ChatGPT will reply, yes, wife always says things correctly. Yeah, so this is also the beginning about what I mentioned, what is AI? To think like people or think rationally. So for think rationally, that is, I always give you the correct answer, the unique answer. 1 plus 1, of course, equals to 2. But if mimic the conversation, okay, I know you love your wife, you think every word your wife says is correct. It is like a conversation. You said that, okay, my wife says 1 plus 1 equals to 3. I will say, yeah, I agree. 1 plus 1 is 3. So it will be think or act like real people. Like real people. It is very interesting. You can play with that to think rationally or think like real people. Yeah. Yeah, I also use ChatGPT to do the same thing, like playing with my 3-year-old daughter. Yeah, ask some stories, and they will sometimes give you very correct answer, but sometimes they will say, yeah, you know, the kids always say some words very childish, but the ChatGPT will say, yes, you are always right, you are my princess. Something like that.
I'm sorry. Yes, no, I was just thinking, I'm focused on the negative flame, but it seems to me that there would be a lot of opportunity for other people to get through the security and tweak things so that we get answers that people are going to take literally and use it destructively. Because if we create something invariably, it's used positively and negatively. So I see it as a benefit and a destructive tool. And also, I saw a television thing that showed Google, and it was showing these vast breeds of, I'll call them computers or running of information. Is that how AI works? Okay, that they so that it's all pressed in these machines, right? Okay, so how what is this tool to make sure that whatever information goes to him is going to be constructive and provide information help?
Oh, yeah. Well, let me repeat the question first. So sometimes AI will just generate the information. But how do you know this information is constructive? It is useful. Yeah, how to differentiate? Well, let me use an example to illustrate. You know, now AI can generate videos. It is not real people. Just use AI, they can create some videos. Or you can use AI to create some fake news. But sometimes it is very hard to differentiate that. How can it work? Actually, there are two, you can think about that, there are two people. One people is a policeman. Okay, I want to see there is some difference. The other one is a fake news or AI. I always mimic. So these are also mini-max problem. Police wants to win, right? But the AI also wants to win. So each time the police learn a new technique, okay, how to differentiate this is fake, this is true, AI also learns what the police learn. Then AI improves also. Okay, after that, okay, the policeman say, oh, you have a new skill. I will also learn this kind of skill. So each time they will learn from both. They learn from both. Every detail will be improved. This will push AI forward. That's this is the reason why the fake news, the fake video, it is so realistic. It's so realistic. Sometimes you cannot differentiate, just use your eyes. Yeah, they always compete with each other. Both are smart. They learn from each other. Yeah, like the mini-max game. I hope I answered your question.
What's a mini-max?
Oh, Minimax. Minimax is like the tic-tac-toe. You have the score, one is one, one is negative one. Yeah, you do the opposite. Yeah. So think about the good people, policemen want to protect your information, but the AI, they want to steal, they want to leakage your information. So they compete. Yeah.
The self-driving cars, I'm afraid of a computer crash, but for instance, in Michigan, you can turn left on a red onto a one-way street. Here, I think you can only turn right on red. One way or the other. Or if it's a, there are some places where the red is flashing here, you can still turn left.
Yeah.
But it's not flashing, solid red, no left turn in North Carolina. On the one-way streets, you can do it as efficient. How does those computerized things for these self-driving cars process all the different rules in different states?
Okay, good question. So this boy asked the question that for the self-driving cars, okay, if you come across a point, okay, you think there are two ways. You can either turn left or turn right. The Google map shows that, okay, turn left, it is very short distance. I just gave an example, okay. You turn left, it will be a short distance, but based your own experience. This is my neighborhood. I am so familiar with that. If I turn left, okay, there will be school bus. So it is shortest distance, but I know it will cost me more time. I need to stay there if the school bus just stop. So I prefer turn right. Even the Google map shows the distance is long. Okay, humans can make this decision because humans are smart. You have this knowledge. How can self-driving cars also learn that? So think about that. The car just stay here. So this time, he turned left. Okay, he came across the school bus. The school bus shows the stop sign, so the self-driving car needs to wait. Okay, this time he learns this lesson. This will be some data point. Stored in the AI's brain. Okay, maybe after several times, when he comes here, left or right, okay, the car still choose left. But after several times, he will also be smart. He know I have a high chance turn left will come across a school bus. So maybe next time I will turn right. Just act like people. This is act like people. If I say act rationally, yeah, of course, A have short distance, B have longer distance. Machine will choose the short distance. But considering a more comprehensive situation, there will be school bus or the traffic light will have the red light for a long time, something like that. They will act like people. Okay, I hope I answered your questions. Any more questions? Yeah.
This acting or thinking rationally, if AI is in two different environments, perhaps one in, let's just do a democracy where the individual is of value, and another in a non-democratic environment. If the same question was asked in both environments, would you get different answers?
Yeah. So the question is, so if you perform your AI in two different environments, okay, one is in an ideal environment, you set up every parameter, and the other one is the real life environment. The performance will be different. Yeah, it will of course be different. This is also the issue of self-driving cars. Actually, when they are in the experimental stage, they claim that self-driving cars are completely safe. 100% safe. There will not be any accident. But in real life, yeah, even the computer know how to do it right. But there is some kid just wrong here. Yeah, some other people just wrong here. You don't know how to deal with this immediate situation. So he may not perform so good. So the difference is obvious. Yeah. Oh, I see many questions are very interesting. Yeah.
So are you saying that as you use AI, as the gentleman said, in driving a car, compared to the rules and regulations on the roads in North Carolina to Tennessee, that as you drive the car, it learns what is correct from you? What is correct for me? I mean, what is correct that as a human, I am saying that when I get to the stoplight, I have to stop. And it thinks that maybe we can go, but we cannot because the rules in North Carolina say that you have to stop. And so as you, as a human, do things, it learns from the human what it should and should not do.
Yes. So for human beings' brain, this is something much more comprehensive. AI just mimic people's way think. So I still use the self-driving car as example, as you mentioned that. Okay, yeah, still people driving self-driving car, but the driver is also here in the car. The driver is also in the car. So actually, in common sense, in common situations, the car will know where to turn left, where to stop, where to turn right. But as I mentioned, if there is some very immediate or urgent case, I don't expect that, okay, in the road, there's some kids, some small kids just run across the roads. If the car didn't detect the object, if the car can't detect the object, of course, the car will stop. But if the car didn't detect the object, what will happen? So people will still play important role here. And also to detect some object and to act, it will need time, like 10 seconds. Actually, 10 seconds can kill a life. People can give an immediate decision. I can directly stop. Yeah, people, when you see a running kid, you will stop almost using one second. Yeah, but sometimes computers, they will need more time. They first observe this object. They get the information. Then the information will be transferred to the machine. The machine think about that. Okay, from the previous experience, the case is there, so I need to stop. Then he make a decision and give this decision back to the car. So think about this loop. It takes some time. So far, it will also be the places the future AI can improve. Okay, I think I can ask the last question.
I would envision that in the future, the AI has the capability of having. I've read the manual for North Carolina, I've read the manual for all the states, and they also have a locator that says, oh, you cross from North Carolina into Tennessee, this is what you do to Tennessee. This is AI connected to that power.
I think it's a very understandable question.
Okay.
Can you explain details?
Based off of her question. I would think that AI is so powerful that in the future, it will have read all the manuals for all the different states that you drive. Okay. And then it would have a locator that says, okay, you have passed from North Carolina into Tennessee, and remember, so the Tennessee manual can follow the route.
Yeah.
Is that something that might be possible?
Yeah, I will say it will be possible. It will be possible. So with the development of AI, yeah, AI will be smarter and smarter. The processor will be faster. So next time, maybe several years later, they don't need so long to make a decision. They can limit this time in a very short time. So computer AI, of course, will become smarter. You see some movies. some movies in Hollywood, right? Computers, robotics, they will take over the world in future because they are even smarter. Yeah, but this will also be something related with the aesthetic of AI. That is, okay, I know, do this, I will be strong, but should I really do this? I know doing this, I can get money, but do I really need that money? I want to be rich, or I want the world to become better. So these are high-level thought. I think these questions will only be answered by real humans. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I really, this is really out of my imagining. I gave the lecture, I gave the talk like half an hour, but I feel very honored, very happy to ask questions for another half an hour. Yeah. So yeah, if you have more questions, you can email me or contact me personally. I'm glad to ask any questions and also learn from you. I always think elder people has more wisdom. I really need to learn from you. Thank you again.
Thank you all again for coming. We will have another installment next week with another UNCG professor right here at the same time. So come back if you want to know a little bit more or have different questions.
Oh, he will be focused on healthcare. Yeah, the things you will be more interested in, how AI work in healthcare. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you next week for healthcare in AI, or AI in healthcare, by the way.